Today, our topic is the Stoic Guide to Inner Peace. Life is full of challenges, and sometimes it feels like the world is pushing us in every direction. We worry about the future, regret the past, and struggle to stay calm in the present. But what if I told you there is a way to find peace, no matter what happens around you? This is the wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. Stoicism is not about being emotionless or ignoring the world. It is about understanding reality and finding strength within ourselves to face it with calm and clarity. The Stoics believed that inner peace comes from mastering our thoughts and emotions, not from changing the outside world. Let's explore how we can apply these ideas to our lives. First, let's talk about control. The Stoics divided life into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. We cannot control the weather, other people's actions, or the past, but we can control our thoughts, our reactions, and our choices. This simple idea is powerful because it helps us stop wasting energy on things we cannot change. For example, if someone insults you, you cannot control their words, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to stay calm and not let their words hurt you. This is not easy, but with practice, it becomes possible. The key is to focus on what is within your power and let go of the rest. This shift in thinking can bring great peace because it frees you from the stress of trying to control the uncontrollable. Next, let's talk about perspective. The Stoics believed that our suffering often comes from how we see things, not from the things themselves. For example, losing a job can feel like a disaster, but it can also be an opportunity to start something new. The event is the same, but the way we think about it changes everything. This is why the Stoics practiced reframing their thoughts. They trained themselves to see challenges as opportunities for growth, and to find meaning in difficult situations. One famous Stoic, Marcus Aurelius, said, "The obstacle is the way." This means that obstacles are not just problems. They are part of the path to success. By changing our perspective, we can turn setbacks into stepping stones and find peace even in hard times. Another important Stoic idea is acceptance. Life is unpredictable, and things do not always go as planned. The Stoics taught that we should accept reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. This does not mean giving up or being passive. It means facing the truth and dealing with it wisely. For example, if you lose a loved one, you cannot change what happened, but you can choose how to honor their memory and move forward. Acceptance helps us stop resisting reality and start working with it. This reduces suffering and allows us to find peace even in difficult situations. The Stoics also believed in the power of gratitude. They reminded themselves daily of the good things in their lives, even the small ones. This practice helps us focus on what we have instead of what we lack. For example, instead of complaining about a rainy day, we can be grateful for the water that helps plants grow. Gratitude shifts our focus from problems to blessings and helps us find joy in the present moment. It is a simple but powerful tool for inner peace. Another key Stoic practice is mindfulness. The Stoics believed that we should live in the present moment because it is the only time we truly have. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. By focusing on the here and now, we can avoid regrets about the past and worries about the future. Mindfulness also helps us appreciate the beauty of life, even in ordinary moments. For example, instead of rushing through a meal, we can take time to enjoy the taste and texture of the food. This simple act can bring a sense of peace and satisfaction. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of virtue. They believed that living a good life means being honest, kind, courageous, and wise. These qualities are not just good for others, they are also good for us. When we act with virtue, we feel proud of ourselves and build self-respect. This inner strength helps us face challenges with confidence and find peace in knowing we are doing our best. The Stoics taught that true happiness comes from within, not from external things like money or fame. By focusing on our character and actions, we can live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Another Stoic idea is the practice of negative visualization. This means imagining the worst-case scenario and preparing ourselves mentally for it. For example, if you are worried about losing your job, you can imagine what you would do if it happened. This might include cutting expenses, looking for new opportunities, or learning new skills. By facing your fears, you reduce their power over you. Negative visualization also helps us appreciate what we have because we realize how easily it could be lost. This practice does not mean being pessimistic. It means being prepared and grateful. The Stoics also believed in the importance of self-discipline. They taught that we should train ourselves to resist temptations and stay focused on our goals. This is not easy, but it is necessary for inner peace. For example, if you want to eat healthier, you need to resist the temptation of junk food. If you want to be more productive, you need to avoid distractions. Self-discipline helps us stay in control of our lives and make choices that align with our values. It also builds confidence and resilience, which are essential for facing challenges. Finally, the Stoics believed in the interconnectedness of all things. They saw themselves as part of a larger whole and believed that everything happens for a reason. This idea can bring comfort in difficult times because it reminds us that we are not alone. Even when life feels chaotic, there is a bigger picture that we cannot always see. By trusting in the natural order of the universe, we can find peace in knowing that everything will work out in the end. In conclusion, the Stoic guide to inner peace is about mastering our thoughts, emotions, and actions. It is about focusing on what we can control, accepting what we cannot, and finding meaning in every situation. By practicing gratitude, mindfulness, virtue, and self-discipline, we can build inner strength and live a good life. The Stoics believe that true peace comes from within, not from external circumstances. This means that no matter what happens, we have the power to choose how we respond. By following these principles, we can find calm and clarity in the midst of life's challenges. Remember, the path to inner peace is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Start small, be patient with yourself, and keep practicing. Over time, you will see the benefits of Stoicism in your life and find the peace you are looking for.